Hi, welcome back. Paul Nashawaty coming to you live from the show floor at KubeCon North America 2025. I'm here with Kevin from Vultr. Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you?
Doing outstanding. First off, who's this little guy?
This is our mascot. This is Morty. Could be Mortimer or Morticia, whatever your gender. It's an angry bird, and Morty is here to eat tech debt.
Awesome. I love it. Love it. Eat tech debt. That's what it is. Yeah, it's really, really cool. This show, talk about tech debt, talk about excitement. Yeah. There's a lot of buzz on the show floor here, right? People are trying to understand their tech debt. They're trying to understand how to get involved in AI. They're trying to get involved in their new, cloud native initiatives. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so it's absolutely amazing this year because, as you noted, this conference has absolutely exploded. So at the home of cloud native engineering, there's now an extension into AI engineering. And how do we bring an extension of our infrastructure, an extension of our pipeline, an extension of our tools to start incorporating GPU compute and start incorporating how we can start training and inferencing models?
Yeah. The more things change, the more they stay the same, right? So this has always been a show about learning.
That's right.
It's always been a show about community involvement and understanding what's happening. So we're in this world of AI, we're all learning. We're all trying to understand how this all comes together. We're seeing in our research that 51% of new workloads are going to have AI-initiated projects in them. So it's crazy.
That's crazy, and that's why everyone is here today, because 51% of workloads are going to start being AI-enabled. Take all of the applications that you're building, all of the microservices. Now you're just going to have a new set of microservices for all of your new agents, and all of those new agent services are going to be embedded in your existing applications. And that's why there's palpable excitement here. Everyone's coming here to learn. All the sessions are packed. People are coming out of the session, they're meeting one another, asking questions. We're packed here at our booth because every single person wants to understand, how can I start incorporating AI into my cloud native stack? And that's what we're here at Vultr to do and help.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. The rooms, the sessions, stand in room only.
Yep.
It's very important. So it's a lot of buzz happening. What are you announcing here at the show?
So one of the most important things that we're announcing is our new VX1 compute offering. Okay. Vultr is unique. We operate in 32 global data center regions. We are an AI hyperscaler. We bring the union of core cloud compute and cloud GPU. And in the cloud CPU side, we have our new VX1 offering, which gives the industry's best performance per dollar across any compute plan, across any cloud provider. 82% performance per dollar improvement over the other next alternative compute plans. 33% lower cost by a mile. So we're here to save you money on core cloud compute and take those savings so you can extend into AI infrastructure. And what we're finding from a lot of the conversations that we're having as people are talking about the challenges that they're having in extending their infrastructure, the amount of money that we can save them on core compute with VX1 essentially offsets the entire cost structure for all of their AI initiatives.
Really, really powerful stuff. There's a lot there to unpack.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested in seeing this demo live.
Deploy a plan straight into your cloud stack. So I asked it to deploy optimized general purpose compute plan, and it went to the MCP and added it straight to your cloud resources. You could continue, deploy some object storage as well. You could go further, manage Postgres, etc., anything for your stack.
Sorry, not to interrupt, but can you set guardrails and say, based on what I have available to me, can you give me the recommendations based on what I have and show me the deltas of what I need to grow?
Absolutely. You tell the agent your workloads, your requirements, anything you need, and it will detail everything for your architecture based off your requirements. So once you have the cloud resources, your stack that you're happy with, it's just a one-click deploy down here, and you go straight to your Vultr account.
Subscription model, so you can turn it on and off as you can
turn it on and off.
Exactly.
And one of the great things is, as we work with our partners like NVIDIA and AMD and our customers, we document industry by industry different use cases and the technical reference architecture, which all trains the agent. So you can do things like, give me a recommended stack for this robotic agent. And then because we have a robotics use case that's informed by customers like a customer that I cannot name, unfortunately, all of the best practices from that deployment all are available to you via the agent.
Yep.
So it's like community is able to share general knowledge through the agent.
So yeah, it learns the recommended architecture based on use case, and it applies it to your user query for your application, and designs the optimal architecture all through natural language.
So you can have burst capacity, you can have ebb and flow, you can run this and say, hey, I have this workload that's coming online. You run natural language, ask for what it's doing, it provides you a guidance. You flip it on by hitting the subscription. You run your workload, and then from that perspective, you can say, okay, I'm done with this. I don't need as much resource. I can ebb a little bit back.
I'll give you a good example. We just have our retail case study. We're running our Black Friday campaign. Simple things you can vibe code is you already have maybe your application running in AWS. You want to ask the agent, can you set up a mesh overlay network for my existing AWS cloud resources and actually spin up additional compute resources necessary to scale my AWS application. And then boom, it's going to interrogate, it's going to ask you for some information about AWS account. But once it does that, it's going to actually give you a recommended architecture, and it's going to set you up for that burst capacity for your existing application at AWS. And then of course, after Black Friday's over, tear it all down. And you had it for 10 hours, 12
Easy
hours.
as that, yeah.
Easy as that.
Yeah, that's great. That is amazing. That's awesome. Yeah. So when we look at this vibe coding infrastructure really allows for provisioning and deprovisioning of infrastructure much faster than we've seen in the past, right? I mean, this is going back to early days of provisioning infrastructure. It's like you're no longer crawling in the data center, cabling up cables anymore. It's just happening
One
real
click
time.
deploy, installation under 30 seconds, and you're ready to go.
Super cool.
Yeah, all through conversation, yeah.
Very cool. Very